Welcome to Shootin' the Breeze. My name is Tanya Cathys, and I am a cozy mystery author who is excited to bring you a fun podcast where we answer reader questions and bring you amazing interviews from your favorite cozy mystery authors. Come, hang out, and let's just shoot the breeze. Hi, and welcome to Shootin' the Breeze. Today, I'm excited to have Cathy Tully here to talk about her book, Prenups Poison, which is her book in the Twisty Tales and Cozy Crime Prolific Works promotion. Welcome, Cathy.
Thank you.
I'm
Nice
so
to meet
glad.
you.
Yeah, you too. I'm so glad to actually be able to talk with you in person about your awesome book here and your series, a ChiroCozy Mystery Book. But before we get started, let me read Cathys Bio, which I think you guys are going to find fascinating. Cathy Tully is a USA Today bestselling author of the ChiroCozy Mystery Series. Cathy is the pen name of E.C. Tully, a chiropractor and Silver Falchion Award nominated writer. A graduate of Georgetown University in Washington, D.C., Cathy studied foreign languages and linguistics. She lived abroad in Quito, Ecuador, and worked for an international trademark and patent law firm in New York City before changing careers and graduating from Life University in Marietta, Georgia, with a Doctor of Chiropractic degree. Her award-nominated novels, Dr. Shin's Cracks the Case and Fixation Fraud, featured a chiropractic practicing in a small town, Georgia. Cathy lives in the gardens in a small town, in a Georgia town, with her husband and her rescue cats. Well, there is a lot to unpack there. I mean, first off, I love that you have rescue cats. Secondly, and that you're living in a garden, if that's not cozy enough. And
well, I garden where I live. Yeah,
I love you garden there. And then also that you've taken like your real life profession and put yourself in a cozy mystery.
Yes, I did.
So you have had a lot of hats. You've lived a lot of places. Mm-hmm. So do those places find themselves in your books?
In a way, yeah. I mean, when I started writing this book, I didn't realize it was going to be a cozy. I just thought maybe I would write a mystery. Actually, I was remembering, I originally thought maybe I would kill some representative of an insurance company, give them back some of the aggravation they give us as medical practitioners. But I wound up, I had moved to this small town to open the practice with my husband, and it's very different from where I grew up outside New York City. So I realized that a lot of the elements I was putting in the cozy were kind of based on what we had gone through when we opened the practice. We would go do marketing at the fair, and we joined the local group, which was a Optimist Club, and we did all that kind of stuff that shows up in cozies all the time. So I realized after a while, hey, this is what I actually did, and it's in my book now. So. Yeah, it worked out. But I also realized, a lot of the people in cozies, they're kind of coming back to where they grew up, and they have some kind of secret a lot of times. And I thought, well, I chose this place, so why can't I, kind of turn that on its head and write about someone who chose to live in a small town and is experiencing all these things. But doing that, I had to make some characters who could key me into a lot of the, secrets of the small town. So I had to develop my sidekick who grew up there and went to kindergarten with the chief of police, and he hit her in the face with a block the first day or something, So I had to give them a history, and so I had to develop things a little bit differently, but it was just all part of the fun.
I think that's great. And this is Prenups Poisons that is currently in the Twisty Tales and Cozy Crime Prolific Works, where our readers are able to get that for free until September, and all the links will be in the bottom. But I want to go ahead and read the description for this particular book. The description for Prenups Poison: a chiropractor, her wisecracking companion, small town charm, and murder. When former NYPD officer Susanna Shine changes careers and becomes a chiropractor, her path leads her to the small Georgetown of Peach Grove. When Dr. Susanna's friend, Little Junior Long, returns married from a singles cruise, his family are suspicious is the bride after his winning lottery. Uh-oh, that's a whole thing right there. His kin throws a party for the happy couple on the remote family farm, but disaster strikes. After a wedding cake catastrophe, the newly wedded wife locks herself in a room as a bride, but leaves as a corpse. Dr. Susanna and best friend Bitsy must unravel the clues which point to cousin Stella as the murderer. Can this chiropractic sleuth snap back and reveal the truth? First off, I love all the references to chiropractic. And I mean, I don't know if everybody, I of course have a chiropractor, so I get all those snaps back. Oh, that's so funny. But I have to ask about this particular cover. We don't usually see a pig as a sleuth. I have a pig in a series years ago, but I haven't seen one lately. So tell us a little bit, first off, about the cover and the animals, because we love our cozy animals.
Right, we do. Well, it's funny. As I developed the series, obviously I had some cats because we have cats at home and we have cats at the office. My husband and I have a converted house that we converted into an office. And yeah, and where we live was, cat central, stray cat central. So we feed cats at the office. So there were cats, and I don't know why my brain works this way, but every mystery I wrote included a different animal. So there was the cats were in the, and Susanna, Dr. Susanna has a beta fish. So he's on the cover, he's in the aquarium in her office. But the second one had a basset hound, and it featured it was a Halloween costume contest for animals. So he was dressed as Sherlock Holmes. So that was the second one. And of course, the sidekick is she's the goofy one. She's the comic relief. So she's borrowing the dog from one of her many cousins. That's how we learn a lot of things, because she has cousins everywhere in the county, and taking him in this Gralloween parade. Then in the third book, they discover the dog that you see on that, the cover there. So she winds up adopting the dog, and they also discover the pig. They come into the story in the third book, Fixation Fraud, where someone is found in the pecan orchard of the same farm. So, it was just like, well, we have a cat, we've had a couple of dogs, and what would be a funny pet to give to this character who's over the top and believes, she's always saying funny things, and you're not really sure whether she believes in zombies or she's just making a joke, or she believes in like the chupacabra or different things. That's her mindset. She's just an out there character. So what kind of pet would work good for her? And I came up with the potbelly pig.
Well, I love it. And I love the cover. The covers are always so fun in Cozy Mysteries, and the Prenups and Poison, the title. So tell us a little bit about, it says it's in book 6. So this is actually book 6 of the series so far.
Yes.
Okay. And so, but as we tell all our readers here, you can jump in a Cozy Mystery Series at any point. All of our books are all wrapped up except for maybe the subplot, but jump in right now and you can get this book for free currently. So also while you're over there, which all the links for this book will be in our show notes, but also while you're over there, Cathy has a wonderful opportunity there for you to sign up for her newsletter. Can you tell us a little bit about your newsletter?
Sure. I send it twice a month. And, I just give readers little tidbits behind the scenes, what I'm doing, what I'm working on. Of course, I share lots of pictures of my garden, mostly pictures of flowers. I don't share as many pictures of zucchinis and tomatoes, but I have a lot of flowers and, perennials and annuals. So we do that. And of course, the giveaways, all the, cozy authors just love getting together and doing different kinds of giveaways, free books, discount books, sales, all that stuff. So that's always in there too.
Great. And that's, you can sign up for her newsletter while you're over there. And Cathy, is there anything that you'd like to say to our readers?
Just that I have a lot of fun writing these books, so I hope the readers enjoy them. You know, obviously we talked about the animals, and that's always a lot of fun, figuring out which critter works best with which character. And I'm thinking about adding another character who's actually going to have a side series. So I'm trying to figure out what critter she should have, and it might be a talking bird, or it might be a sugar glider, which I've been researching a little bit.
Yeah, those are fun. You don't see that often.
No.
Yeah, I do love the talking bird, though. They can always give you subtle clues after they hear something. I love that.
Yeah, talking bird would work good too.
I think that's great. And where can we stalk you, Cathy?
Mostly on Facebook. I have Twitter. And you can find me on Instagram, Cats of Locust Grove, which used to be my office account, but we had so many cat pictures in it that I just converted it over. I'm not there very much, but if you find me,
that's fine. We will put all of your links everywhere. And Cathy, we are so glad to have you today. Thank you so much for stopping by and shooting the breeze with us.
Thank you.
All right. Well, you have a great day. And again, everybody, be sure to check the links down below so you can grab Prenups and Poison. And also, while you're there, be sure to get on Cathy's newsletter. You are going to love all of her photos and everything about her, plus all of the amazing other stuff she does with other authors. So thank you, Cathy, and we'll talk soon.
Thank you.
Okay. Have a good day. Bye. What a fun interview. I would love to thank today's guest for sharing with us their edition in the Twisty Tales and Cozy Crime Prolific Works giveaway, year-long giveaway. So be sure to grab this episode's book for free, and you can do that by going to the show notes and grabbing that link. And also, don't forget to be sure that you follow and stalk this week's Spotlight author. Thank you so much, and we will see you next week on Shooting the Breeze.